Tell me, baby, do you really wanna ride tonight? In the back of the Benz, we can slide tonight. Secret rendezvous. Will I even get the call tonight? I'm coming through, so me and you can do it all tonight. Secret, me and
it's you and I, girl, he ain't got to know. We can start off in the bed and finish laying on the floor. He won't never know the difference about the stains up in the sheets. Cause every day you leave, man's beating on his meat. Can you keep a secret, girl? Do you think he'll ever know that I was running out the back when he was coming in the door? I know you got a family, but you gotta get away. When you're screaming that you're leaving him every other day. A secret rendezvous is what you got yourself into. Don't worry, when we ride tonight, it's only me and you. You can tell him if you want, yeah, it's up to you to choose. If he wants to go to war, I guarantee he's gonna lose. He may got a lot of anger, but he ain't got you. And never ever could he walk a day in your shoes. We should break it off, I don't wanna keep it up. It ain't let me feel it, ma, just a little bit of lust.
Tell me, baby, do you really wanna ride tonight? In the back of the Benz, we can slide tonight. Secret rendezvous. Will I even get the call tonight? I'm coming through, so me and you can do it all tonight. Secret, me and little mama, do you wanna come roll with me? In a neck rap star, rock star physique. I got a couple plans for you and me. If you wanna come slow roll with the G, just way back on me. All that you like, you can lay it on me. All through the night, any day, just come up on my team. All of my car, my parts, 5-star freak. Show me what you got when we hop up in the spot. You can get on the floor and just move. This is pippin' on another level. You know we can make them rebel. Endeavor to never to ever lose. Baby girl, what can I say? Make me wanna get away, so you know that it's time to go. Could be my freak of the weekend. I'll take you off of the deep end and creeping off the board. Let's roll. Tell me, baby, do you really wanna ride tonight? In the back of the Benz, we can slide tonight. Secret rendezvous. Will I even get the call tonight? I'm coming through, so me and you can do it all tonight. Secret, me and they won't know. No, good about me and you. Cause they won't know. No, good about me and you. And your rendezvous. Tell me, baby, do you really wanna ride tonight? In the Benz, we can slide tonight. Secret rendezvous. Will I even get the call tonight? And you can do it all tonight. Tell me, baby, do you really wanna ride tonight? In the back of the Benz, we can slide tonight. Secret rendezvous. Will I even get the call tonight? I'm coming through, so me and you can do it all tonight. Secret, me
Wow, that was an amazing transition there, Logan.
Greetings. Welcome to Fridays from the Hildt. All right. What do we got going on tonight, folks? We got Tiger in the house. Let's see if we can do this here and get everybody up there. Hello, Tiger.
Howdy.
How you doing, Red Power Ranger fan 27?
The other side.
I'm doing all right.
He is not in.
He's not on screen.
Yeah, he's
I am on screen, right here.
All right.
hiding.
Well, we've done a lot this week on From the Hildt. Anything you got going on, Tiger?
I have started Luna shorts.
Well, we could show some of them real quick.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find them. No, I can find them.
Lost them?
No, they're in my Luna Clips folder. So here we go.
Oh, that's the basic without the music.
Wait, that cereal box, where did that go?
Counts.
I have it. I hid it, so you can't have it. My crunch berries. Oh, I'm just kidding.
But I like that cereal.
I know, it's the best one. I'll open it soon. Don't worry.
Haven's really want to have it.
We will be eating Frankenberries soon.
Sorry about that, Barrett. I mean, Haven really
Inuyasha's a good anime.
Yeah, we like Inuyasha. I should have just answered live. Okay, well, we got that one. Let's see if we can put another one up here. Since we're looking
really
at
all of them?
Yeah, why not?
There's just
I don't know. Our little Luna likes to play, so in the mornings.
I wish it was that easy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Dad had voice in the background on this one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's playing it with the.
Oh, I played the wrong one.
You're playing.
You're playing it with the original background music without the music.
You're playing the raw videos.
Oh, I
Yeah.
am playing the raw
Yeah,
video.
you're playing the raw videos.
The edited ones.
You know,
So
that's
we're gonna
good.
hear all the background noise that you didn't
I know
really
where they
want
are.
to
Here
hear.
we go. Let's try this again.
No, we don't want
Another one. What?
I found it.
to. Okay.
Technical difficulty. All good there. It's probably all good, right?
Yeah, well, she does not like any surfaces to have things on it.
No, that's typical cat.
Okay.
Come on, no, you're supposed to.
Remove.
I did. There we
Yeah.
go.
What?
Remove.
Another one.
They won't go.
Another
What?
one.
No, why do you
Another
have to have another one?
There is one more.
Another one.
Another one. That's all we got. One more. That's all we've done so far.
Fine.
Here we go.
The one that
What's
we're
in the
gonna do
box?
today.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why she just jumped straight up.
Big Arrow does all the music. It fit this video pretty good. Take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Right, that's yes, sir.
She just loves boxes. I think that's a universal cat.
Okay, I think we got enough of that going
I
on.
do want to give a shout out for Spine Ticks, who inspired me to record my cat.
Well, we have a link to Spine Ticks in the description. So
Or you could just click
He's a
on
cool
his
dude.
channel in the comments. He's
that'll
here.
work too.
Yeah, he's a real cool dude. Anyways, he inspired me, so now I record a little bit of Luna every day.
Let me see. We'll play this one first for Spine Ticks. He should remember this.
Oh no.
That's like a really.
Shark head and it's a person running in the water. What the heck?
It could be a head or it could be a mask.
Either way, it's
Or it could be that the shark ate that person's head and she was trying to run.
And then we did some
Either
clips.
way, they're different versions of gas sharks.
We did a few clips for
Are they
I
the
still think
floating
my
sharks?
favorite one is the vehicle that looks like a shark that's getting gas. I think I like that one.
I thought that was pretty cool too. Like I said, we did some clips for our Lenharo game. Here's the one we did for Lenharo. Death by Shark.
Mortal fools. You have defiled not one, but two of my living shrines. Now must come a penance. You have 72 hours to get your affairs in order and 10.
I still think the accent is weird, but you get it.
But that's
Yeah,
the fun part. What kind of accent did you put on there anyway?
I believe it was Norwegian. Polish. That's what it was.
Polish.
Polish,
Okay.
sorry. All right, so on that note, guys, that takes us to Lenharo After Action Report. What's up from Lenharo this week, Jake?
Wow. Last week we finally finished up our post office thing, and if you saw from the winter, that's how it ended. She said we had 72 hours to get our affairs in order, whatever that means. But we took down 2 of her emissaries.
Living Shrines. They call them
Living shrine.
Envoys. Sorry, I'm still stuck in my own world called Emissary of Darkness is my deity.
The Emissary of Darkness. Wow.
But anyway, we finished up our epic battle in the post office, and now it's left abandoned for the moment, but I'm hoping that I can rise it from the ashes, so to speak.
I'm not scared.
Okay, so all right, that's our bit from Lenharo this week. Okay, we got this stuff coming up this week for the military action game on Monday, which Spinetix is going to be in it. We had these I put out 3 shorts for that this week.
I don't know how much more room I have on this wall. Much obliged, Patches. Thanks a bunch. Listen up, Rawhides. Dr. Rebecca Winsome came on board with Echo 17. She's the leading researcher in bioengineering. As a civilian contractor she has no rank, but you should give her the same respect you would an officer. Stonewall out.
What in the hell am I doing here? Oh, sorry. I'm Rebecca Winsome. I'm just a little frazzled. I believe they're setting me up in the captain's office if you have need of me, but I highly doubt that will ever be the case. I don't even know why I've been sent here, but I'll do the job that they're paying me for.
That's the first one, and then we have these other 2. We'll start with the echoes from Echo 3.
Primary gunner on the Dragon. I don't like people. I don't take any shit. And if you touch my shit, I will be upside your head faster than you can call your mama for help. So you a big lieutenant now. It figures, rich boy.
Hola Rawhides. I'm Echo 33, but you can call me Portents. I'm your quartermaster. You need something, I'll get it even if I have to swim to shore myself. Yeah, I know, banger. We go all the way back to the barrio. Es Guantafombre. O así, el té. I can't help you there, but this baby will get there quick and dirty. You may think the name is funny, but like an otter you can pop in and out quickly.
And then we had the commanding officer of the Echo, Fire Team Echo, and we managed to get a really good clip of that. So,
Commanding officer, this is my Dragon dropship. I will be transporting you to and from mission on my boy, the Midway Express. I have only 2 rules on my gunship. Number 1, you make a mess, you clean it up. Number 2, no food. You bring food on my aircraft, and I'll have upside board you out the cargo door. Tell 'em word out.
I thought that was a pretty good one, so I wanted to put it up as a short. That takes us to the person who is now off the screen.
I just got back.
Okay, good. Because you've agreed to be the Flare, which is our after-action report for Lenharo. I mean, for Ravagers. Not Ravagers. I need to get this right. No, our military action game. Let's lead in correctly. So,
No, I refuse correctness.
You refuse correctness. So, Red Power Ranger fan 27, Mr. Flare. What's coming up for this Monday?
This Monday we'll be doing session 1 of MAG. Yeah.
What is that?
Did you hear it?
Okay. And you got anything to add?
And you're like all excited for this, but it's like, hey, talk about why you're excited about this.
We're not going to make it this week because this is actually a pre-action report. What's going on, Warren?
I think I'm cutting out, is what Max was saying.
Oh, you are a little bit.
So I'm gonna be in here.
Okay. So anything else, sir?
For now, no. Oh,
Speaking of people cutting in and out.
I didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
Echo 17, ready for orders.
that's good.
We'll put that up there. Yeah, Spinetix will be joining us for that. Mr. Sith Lordly himself will be in that. Okay. All right. So that kind of takes us around to Joe Takes this week. I'm actually going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be looking at Akiko from the Snake Eyes Origins movie. And so the only source material I have for that is the Snake Eyes Origins movie. So I'm going to give my take on that as well tonight at midnight. So,
is it just me, or does that Akiko character remind you of Wolverine's wife?
kind of does. I think her name was Mariko, if I remember right.
Yeah, her name was Mariko, but I was just wondering. It was just, I was watching it last night. No, really, you were watching it last night. I'm like, she kind of reminds me of Wolverine's wife.
She kind of does, but here's what I put together for that. I'll have at the end of that.
How can this be? How can this be my life? I can't sleep at night. Through my strife, I write. Why? How can this be? How can this all be right when all we do is fight? For a moment of peace, up in the streets, relief from all the grief, release when bullets cease. Hold on, it's another one I could be putting up in good. Hold on, it's another one taken away from his weapons, mother. He's strong. It's a never-ending road. We always seem to go down. It's inevitable to be broken down to the ground, but I get up, stand up. Every time I take a beat and sit up, man up. Every time my heart is beating, I've been taking for granted many more times than I could ever care to admit. But then again, it's all my fault. The captain must whatever the shit. Cause I've been drinking too many nights and I've been smoking too many whites. And although I know inside I shouldn't losing all these fights, my energy screaming up in my head. It's a never-ending cycle and my better off dead. Oh no. So I just keep on living and sinning. Come hella high water, I can always swim. How can this be my life? I can't sleep at night. Through my strife, I write. How can this all be right when all we do is fight? For a life, for a right to be. Tonight's the night, and that's on me. Have you ever had it so bad it's hard to breathe? Cause that's my everyday, dog. And that's for she's. I shed blood, sweat, and tears to get my cheese. I'm a go-getter, with nothing but dreams that my kids will grow up to be as strong as me and not have to see what I've had to see. Tell me, how can this be my life when I'm stranded all alone and someone's holding my wife? The pain is more than I can bear. It's just not right for something you hold sacred to just take flight. So at the end of this tunnel, they best be light, cause I'm running out of rope in this game of life. I take my chances, dog, and roll the dice and be the man who made the maze for you trifling mice. Saying,
yeah, I really like this character. That was so cool. I can't sleep at night. Through my strife, I write. Like I said, I'll get my take on that tonight. It probably won't be a popular opinion.
So you're going to talk about the movie too?
Yep.
Why not? Character and the movie.
I like it.
Oh, you're welcome to join it.
How can this be my life? I can't sleep at night. Through my strife, I write.
Come on now.
Remove.
Start over.
Remove.
We'll get this right yet. Now, we do have one more thing coming up this next week, and that's the review I'm going to do on Thursday, and that's going to be for Ravenloft. And I put this video, and I'm pretty sure we watched this last time, but we'll watch it again just because it's so cool.
Why?
I'm going to do a live review for that so people can ask me questions about it. I'm very knowledgeable about this adventure because I've run it so many times.
Run it almost every
Oh my
single year.
goodness. He probably has it memorized.
Yeah, that's
serious.
right.
That guy
I can
probably
use
has
the
it
day
memorized.
I love that.
I love any of those black and white gothic.
Oh yeah, those are all from the Rocco itself. I don't want to do your typical review. I want to just actually have a honest discussion about the adventure, but we'll be definitely going over it. That should be fun. That's this Thursday at 6 o'clock Mountain Time.
I think I would.
I love a lot of the artwork that was inspired by this module. This module is incredible. Looks like I missed somebody in the chat. Sorry. Welcome to Superior Cyber Godzilla.
I love Godzilla.
Oh no, it's nothing like Spine Stick.
You know, it's sad. I had a weird dream last night about your sub count. Like, it went up to 9,000 in like a day. And I'm like, what the heck?
Over 9,000.
It was like 9.7K. And I was like, what? How?
No, we're sitting at a little over 100 now, right now, so we're good. And we welcome everybody's input. So, does anybody have anything they want to add or talk about that particular adventure? Because we're definitely going to be talking about it next week. So,
you mean Ravenloft?
Yeah.
The never-ending Ravenloft? Never-ending Ravenloft. Never-ending
Ravenloft by far.
Warren, you only sort of played that adventure the one time. What do you think of Ravenloft?
It was all right. There was
yeah, he left a couple of times.
It's like, what do you think of the module you tried to escape twice?
That's right. He did run away, didn't he?
I tried to smooth surface climb all the way down the mountain.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh. He's just like, nope. I'm out
You
of
made
here.
a pool of mermaids, and he wanted to go swim and live with the mermaids.
Maybe.
Mermaids, guys.
Spytek says that singing was on point. I agree.
Never-ending story.
I'm sorry. I'm making you guys suffer my horrible singing.
Okay, so does anybody have anything else they want to throw at us this week before we start talking about the shadow?
The shadow.
I guess not. So let's put the first image we got up here. If I could add this to the stage. I'm gonna mute the music and pause. There we go. Hello, Zach, Sports Cards and Collectibles. Welcome, sir.
Nice. Yo, Joe, first time catching a live.
You are welcome.
Glad to see you here.
Yep, we're talking to Shadow tonight. And now that we've finished all our banter, fun.
The Shadow knows.
Now we're gonna be serious.
It very heavily used the shepherd's tone in.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. I love the music for this movie.
Okay, a shepherd's tone basically is when you're sitting there playing an octave apart and just doing this, and it sounds like it's constantly going up, even though it's just.
Makes me wish I had some clips from the music just to show you.
No. And basically what it's supposed to do is give you feelings of anxiety, and it works for the scenes that they do it in. It's just my particular problem is it just bugs with my autism. It doesn't well.
But what about the movie itself?
The movie was very interesting. It was very Batman-esque, I'd like to say, like older Batman
They based
stuff.
Batman off.
Well, I was gonna say Batman was actually based on this.
Exactly, but still, it was a very interesting movie. I liked the concepts that they introduced. I just couldn't handle the shepherd.
Okay, not the movie. They based Batman off the radio serial.
The radio series of the Shadow.
Hey, so there, Red Power Ranger fan 27. Did you watch The Shadow?
What? No, I did not watch it.
Well, then I won't pick on you, but you can make comments if you want. Pick on him anyway. Okay, Tiger, what's your initial take on The Shadow?
It has a very 50s style superhero feel to it.
Even though it was based in the 30s?
Well, I don't know anything about comics in the 30s. Do you?
That's when they started. I mean, they had
No, I
comics.
mean
before that,
I meant like the old style, like Dick Tracy and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like darker type era of comics.
Zach says he's looking forward to watching the Spine Tick stream tomorrow. I am too, man. That his show is always great. And again, link is in the description.
It's not just because Dad gets name dropped every week.
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing.
No, I actually, I'm hoping to join their panel here. Probably not this coming week, but the weekend. Me. All right. Now, see, my take on Shadow is it's one of Alec Baldwin's best movies. I love the on cast, and we'll get talking about that as I show some of these clips. And I think so. Thanks, Zach. Chance.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm having difficulties here.
They've ruined some of these.
Something went. Okay, I think we're back.
Nice timing there, Red.
All right, let's see if we can continue and go on to the next one.
Some of these right now.
There we go. I love these two gun style. What about you guys?
Oh my gosh, twin shooting is really interesting. Me personally, I don't think I could pull it off. I think I'm more of a sniper rifle kind of guy, but
dude, the best twin pistol action I've ever seen was on The Equalizer, I think it was.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a great movie with Denzel Washington.
I think Red's a little sus.
Red's a little sus.
Red, are you sus?
No, you're
Okay, so we will pick on Red. Red, what do you think of this picture?
It's nice. I mean, I like the dual guns. I would do that all the time.
He has a red scarf.
Like we can't watch it whenever we want. We own this one.
It's a good one to own. It really is.
Yep.
Especially if you guys are into comic book type movies. This is very comic book-ish.
Well, Shadow was in comics. They was in the radio. They had the movie. All that stuff. It was pretty cool.
Video killed the radio star.
That was the very first video they played on MTV.
Yeah, I know. It's history.
I miss MTV.
Well, it's still around. It's just not really MTV anymore.
No, it isn't. All right, Tiger, what do you think of this one?
I was going to say, you can watch music videos over and over and over all you want on YouTube.
YouTube is the new MTV.
Yep, YouTube's the new MTV.
My favorite thing from MTV was that commercial.
I think we need to go on to the next picture.
Next.
Comes up and knocks on the dude's door, and he says,
like my singing tiger?
He says, it's time. And the guy says, but I'm watching MTV. And he says, okay, I'll come back when it's over. MTV,
well,
24 hours a day.
It did end, didn't it?
Yeah, that poor dude, man. The Grim Reaper.
The poor dude. Like, all of a sudden, a reality TV show pops on. He's like, oh, shit, the Grim Reaper. No!
Anyway, I love this dagger.
That dagger, man. It was so cool.
It was an intelligent, magical device.
It creeped me out. Especially when it grew legs and started walking. I was like, ah!
Yeah. It was trying to bite the Shadow all the time.
Well, I didn't like it.
He did bite the Shadow. There you go. Dun, dun, dun.
Good timing there, Red. All right, so any thoughts on the dagger other than that it was really cool and creepy?
It hissed.
Yes,
honestly,
it did.
I think it was supposed to be an allegory for something, but I don't remember what exactly.
It was
that you can't control it through force.
Right.
You couldn't control it through force.
It represented a lot of different things, especially the evil in men's hearts, that you couldn't control it through force. It also was a supreme test for the mentalist to control it. It was a really, really cool thing in the movie. Okay.
It went over my head just a little bit, though.
Any other thoughts? Okay, we move on to.
No, I will catch that.
Oh, you can catch it in your shoulder. Is it still paused? Are we having all sorts of difficulty tonight?
Maybe.
We're having some
Gross.
I meant technical difficulties. I think the video froze.
yeah, like these.
Let me see if I be doing this will fix it.
Want more of these?
Oh yeah, it went on. Okay, so we'll be able to look at that in another pic. But anyway, I love this scene with the mirrors.
Dude, this
John
dude was
Lone
cool
was
as a
awesome.
bad guy, though.
Yeah, Shirwan Khan. John Lone was great in this role.
Like, I wonder if he ever played like actual Genghis Khan, because I think he would have been a really good pick for that too.
I don't think so. He did play a lot of stuff, but I don't think he was Genghis Khan. But him as Shirwan Khan, the last living descendant of Genghis Khan, he was awesome.
Very suave when he wore his suit.
I like the whole throwing of the coin to the shadow, and he goes, for the bourbon.
For the bourbon.
He's a really classy bad guy.
Very classy bad guy, yes, but also over the top evil.
Yeah, he was cool.
You need gas.
Yep. See if I can get this to continue here. John who? John Lone. I love it. I don't know why my video isn't playing.
Because it is you. You
There we
are the
go.
one who.
I'll figure this out yet. But that is funny, Rudini.
No, honestly, though, a big way to describe the Shadow, he's definitely big vigilanteism.
John Lovitz.
Because I think he made a lot of what makes vigilante tropes possible. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, well, he was the original.
I don't think I have a clip of Jonathan
original, but
Winters,
a lot
but
of people say it were.
Jonathan Winters.
well, whether if it was the original or not, it popularized the genre.
It did. Jonathan Winters was a older comedian, and he started this as the police commissioner and the Shadow's uncle.
Oh, hey, RPG Grandma's on.
So I really enjoyed Jonathan Winters being in this. He played a very serious part, but yeah, he was still funny because he's Jonathan Winters. But I love the scene where he's telling his nephew, I'm gonna put a task force on the Shadow, and then the Shadow's all goes in his deep voice. He goes, "You're not gonna put a task force on him," and he goes,
I know, it was the whole.
hell with it.
Hell with it.
That's okay.
But yeah, I love
Shadow had
this.
all the
These are not the
doses,
droids you're
and that
looking
was
for.
This scene on the bridge where he rescues that old Asian professor, and I do have a clip of him, so we'll talk about him when he comes up. But
Hey, this is just like the Jedi mind trick.
it's just like the
This
Jedi,
is not the Jedi mind
just like the
trick.
Jedi mind trick. Yes.
This is.
I don't remember which show that was from. I think it was Justice League.
Justice League. Yep. Probably.
Oh yeah, he fell in love with that chick.
Yeah, she was awesome. She had latent telepathic abilities.
And that's why he fell in love with her. She surprised him. Not a lot of people can surprise the Shadow, but when they do, they end up in his bed.
It was kind of weird because she was easily controlled. Yeah, if you threw up her mental defenses, you couldn't get through.
I thought she was pretty.
She's pretty cool.
She was
I
pretty.
also love her hair. She has amazing hair.
I liked her whole attitude throughout the whole movie.
Put that style of hair on her with the curls. That was so
She's
cool.
kind of bratty to certain people.
Well, she was playing the
yeah.
daughter of a professor, and she was quite wealthy.
So she was very bratty.
And her father was played by Ian McKellen. So yes,
Gandalf?
Yeah, the guy played Gandalf.
Sir Ian
We'll be
McKellen.
checking him out. So any other thoughts on
Yes.
this thing, guys?
Sir.
We should do a Fridays on Lord of the Rings.
We should. We will.
Just do the
Who
whole
is colorblind?
in like a big marathon. And
We'd have to do. We'd probably do a Lord of the Rings month and do each movie separate,
yeah, that would be better. Instead
and then
of
do the
doing
animated
one
movie first. Because I
Oh,
love the
Lord.
old cheap animated movie.
We're gonna be in Lord of the Rings for months. Great.
No, just 1 month. We'll just do 4 weeks.
Just
in a
kidding,
row.
guys. I love Lord of the Rings.
We do Lord of the Rings for a month, and then next month we do The Hobbit.
Maybe December.
No, I want to do Jurassic Park though.
No. Well, Jurassic Park. Didn't you say you want to do that next night? Next
We won't be doing it next month because we already got the movie slotted for that. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and a couple other stuff.
The Cat Returns.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I can't wait to talk about it.
So we'll talk about what movies we do in December later. But right now,
we do Christmas ones. Come on.
What you got? Yeah, Christmas. That's probably what we'll be doing. But what did you guys think
like
this
what is that one? Die Hard.
Well, that's a Christmas movie.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Die Hard.
We gotta start Christmas month with Die Hard. Come on.
What?
Yeah, man. Die Hard.
I guess.
Seen Die Hard? I'm a teenager. No, I haven't seen Die Hard. Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know the reference.
I love this costume, by the way.
I do too. This armor was awesome. And he got this security guard to kill himself just by talking to him. Very weak-minded guy, but
so
dedicated to his job. It was kind of weird at the same time.
What was even cooler is he stood next to all the mannequins, and they thought he was a mannequin.
Why would you think that was a person?
Yeah. This actor that played the security guard too ended up going on to on Star Trek Voyager as Neelix.
Oh yeah, he was Neelix.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
I love how he played the part though. He's all, "This is private property."
Yeah, this is private property. You can't be here.
He's a cool actor. Underrated, probably. Probably not.
I think a lot of them are. Oh, this is when he was
I love the scene at the beginning where he was still a villain, and he was in his fortress.
Dude, he was creepy.
The whole scene where the guy took one of his servants hostage, and he said to him, "You've been like a father to me. I love you." And he turned around and go shoot through him. I was like, "What a bastard!"
Such a bastard.
It was a perfect scene to show what a bad dude he was before he got trained by the Tolkien.
Before he got redeemed against his will.
He had his hero arc.
I don't think I got any clips of the monk either that trained him. That's weird.
Dude, that voice was definitely a voiceover. There's no way.
Yeah.
That guy looked like a kid.
So what do you guys think of this scene? I got another clip from with him sitting on his throne in this one, and not the commode throne, an actual throne.
Huh?
That's right where he said shoot through him, right after.
No, I get it.
Oh, man.
But you're mentioning commodes. Stop it.
Where you could actually see Sherwan Khan's building and no one else could.
Whoa. Looks like Kylo.
Are we talking Kylo Ren?
That's other
I
Kylo
don't know.
I'm like, what other Kylo is there? Is there another Kylo I don't know
It does kind of look like Adam Driver right there. They both their names start with A, Alec and Adam. But only in this scene. They don't really look that much alike.
It's like Kylo Ren, Ben Kenobi.
But he was Kylo Ren was the new bad guy in the new trilogy.
Han Solo's son.
Han Solo's son.
Yeah,
Ben Solo.
Ben Solo, yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Ben part right. He was named after Ben.
He was Ben, yes. He was named after Ben.
He was named after Obi-Wan when he was pretending to not be Obi-Wan.
More shots of him flailing around his cape. I loved it when he did that.
Such a stylish move. Just
well, Batman uses the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a fighting style too, to use a cape.
Yep.
Oh yeah, capes are good for distractions. You could also be able to hide where her blade is coming from if you're using a sword. It's very roguish, actually.
Rudini says Kylo Stimpy.
Oh.
There you go. You caught up, sir.
Ren and Stimpy?
Yes. We can advance the footage a little more. There we go.
So, why is it so red?
I don't know. I loved it.
He just got back from the beach, don't you know?
He kind of looks like a devil, though.
Yeah, that was the point. He was supposed to be scary.
He has
I
a
guess
really
that's true.
weird.
Like if you were seeing the shadow just from this, you'd think it was about a devil or something.
Yeah, this guy.
Like Hellboy.
He showed like
very bird-like.
You know that his slogan
It's
was
red.
"Work
Red,
the hard."
it's you.
But no, I mean, this guy sounds like he would say he'd do this.
Oh, jeez.
little Scooby Doo action. But I did like that clip. I like this one too, where he's having dinner with Sherwan Khan.
Oh my gosh, that was actually really.
Sherwan Khan insulted the U.S. He goes, "That's
You're a barbarian."
That fell.
Honestly, I love that they were able to interact as people.
Yeah.
As opposed to just, haha, I'm the villain and
Well,
you're the hero.
They were both kind of sussing each other out. They were determining whether they liked each other or not, and he knew right away that he didn't like Sherwan Khan. Sherwan Khan was trying to, Sherwan Khan was trying to convert him to his cause.
It was like, come on, you were a bad person back in the day. You could be a bad person again. He's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, he'd only call him by his villain name. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it was
either way.
It was Chinese. And when he was having dinner with the girl in the restaurant, the other restaurant, and he spoke in Chinese, and she goes, "You speak Chinese?" And he said, "Only Mandarin." It's like one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. But only Mandarin.
Only the most common language ever.
But
I don't know about common, but it is widely spoken. Another movie poster. I like this one.
Ah, yes. I'm smoking a cigarette and it's so elegant.
Well, that's how it was back in the day. You smoke a pipe.
I know it was. It was definitely seen as like a high society type thing. I know.
Well, yeah, they used to try. That's how they used to promote smoking.
It's a very high class thing to do.
Well, not only that, they used cigars as a form of exchange too. There.
That's true.
A lot of business people got together to smoke cigars and make business deals and stuff.
Do you know how I think about smoking?
They also, some people still do, but they used to give out cigars when dads would have a baby, their wives would have a baby.
Right? They did. Dads would pass out cigars when their baby was born. That's actually a true thing.
It was time to smoke a cigar because you were a man now, I guess. I don't know.
Who knows? It's weird.
There was Joe. I love this scene where it's kind of showing their reactions, and then him in the middle as the shadow. I don't know. I saw this pic and I'm like, man, I definitely want that in my tribute video.
It looks like his skin.
He looks so pale.
Bad tan line.
Bad tan line. But see, look at the contrast though. They have the lighting on his eyes in the shot on the right, and then with him as the shadow, his eyes are dark and his nose is lit up.
Why was it?
Yeah, well, they did use a lot of shadowing in this movie. So when you saw the light on his eyes like that, he was using his telepathy.
Right. It was how they would show that. That was pretty cool.
Is it just me, or does he have a different nose as the shadow? But
yeah, he does.
Identity.
You didn't notice that? He actually disguises. He makes it longer.
He's projecting an image as the shadow. It's not his.
Yeah. His face is different as the shadow.
That's why his powers are not as strong when he's projecting himself as the shadow, because he's using that power at the moment
to make himself look
make him look exhibit.
Yeah, that's what made him a lot different than a lot of other villains. Instead of like wearing a mask or whatever, he actually altered the way his face looked.
Because I was sitting there, like when I saw the big shadow. Oh, when you said he looked like a devil, and I'm like, his nose looks exceptionally pointy.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. Well, yeah. It's a perfect disguise because if you think about it, they're looking for somebody with a big nose.
Right, that's a very obvious and distinctive nose.
Well, it stands out. So if the authorities were looking for him, they'd be looking for a man with a big nose.
The standout nose.
Right.
When really that's a fake
nose. No. That's not. He's not eating. He's smelling. This dress she wore was awesome.
That doesn't work.
This dress she wore was awesome.
Yeah, I know why you like it.
I liked her exchange with Tim Curry, who we'll be talking about because I got clips. I got some pics of him.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry.
Where they first ran into each other, and he was saying, "Margot, you don't return my calls anymore." She goes, "That's not true. I never returned your calls."
Oh, I know. I can't understand why.
Tim Curry was awesome in this movie. Anyway, this is our installment of Tim Curry this month too. because we like Tim Curry on this show, and we like to have at least one.
I was
one
like,
movie.
what is this? Oh, he was pinned to the wall. That's right.
Yeah, I actually have 2 shots of this that are slightly different, but I like last week I cheated. I had extra shots, but
time to take a shot.
But he like peeled himself off the wall out of his shadow. It was kind of neat.
Well, he was just caught by his cape, but yeah.
Right. But he
kind of reminds me of the whole
came out of the wall
shadow thing.
Yeah. Let me see if I could go on to the next clip, because like I said, I have another one of those.
That's the mafia dude at the beginning of the movie.
Near the beginning, he was forcing him to. Well, he's trying to scare him.
Turn yourself in. No, I'm not. Okay, I'll do it.
Well, after being hung over the side of a bridge with one arm, that would have intimidated anybody.
That showed how strong he was.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
well,
wow.
He was a really awesome warrior before he turned to good. Hello, Zach's Collections. Welcome. We're just talking Shadow tonight.
The Shadow knows.
Continue.
Honestly, my brain is already on the vampire movies for next week, though.
We got to watch more. We've only watched 3.
We've watched 3, and they were all basically the same movie.
Well, they were all Dracula movies, yeah. We got some that we're going to watch that are Dracula movies. He'll Zach Gum Eater.
Gum Eater.
Well, that's because Zach does a lot of sports cards. It's a bubblegum joke. Sports cards joke. Baseball cards. There we go.
That one worked.
Thank you, sir. Says hi to everybody.
I'm giving them a punch to the face.
No,
it's a fist bump.
Matt,
I know.
Man.
It's a fist bump. I know.
This is the scene I was talking about. These are all his servants and stuff just sitting around. They were laughing at all these jokes, even though they probably didn't think they were funny.
You laugh or you die.
Exactly. They were his slaves, essentially. And so, yeah, he had to atone for all of his evil deeds, including that one. So we'll move on, even though, I like to look at his concubines, but there's the first shot I got of Tim Curry and John Lowe.
That's the first shot you have of Tim Curry right there. He's getting disciplined. That's the first shot.
He said, I'm going to be a king. He's like, Baron Tops.
I'm going to be a king. Baron Tops.
Love Tim Curry. He's such an awesome actor. I think he should be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If he isn't, he should be.
I kind of agree with that, actually.
I mean, all the way from, he was an actor before he was in it, but all the way from Rocky Horror Picture Show, all the stuff Tim Curry did. Just Clue still is my favorite.
Well, he also did a bunch of voices for animated flicks, too.
Oh, yeah. Next month, that's what we're looking at is an animated movie, The Cat Returns, where he does a voice in that. Dr. Mantis T. Moggan, welcome. Like I said, we're looking at the Shadow movie and just talking about our memories from the show and what we think of it. Love this scene where he's disciplining Tim Curry.
I am not your... Oh, sorry. I don't know where I was going. I don't know. It was somewhere else.
That's okay. He hypnotized her to go and kill the Shadow. I love that scene where she comes in. She goes, I was told to kill the Shadow, and I here I am, and here you are. And it took her a moment, but she figured it out that he was the Shadow, and then it was really cool the way she did it. She just put the pieces together and realized,
Well, it was kind of obvious at that time.
Yeah, it was at that moment, but it was hard to believe because he doesn't look like the Shadow.
Interesting tidbit. Apparently, the internet is up in arms as why is Tim Curry not have a star on the Walk of Fame?
Well, I agree. I'm
really?
Right.
He doesn't have one?
I didn't think he did. He should.
You're right. He should. I agree, actually.
The actor themselves have to pay $50,000 to get on the Walk of Fame.
Well, he actually suffered
That's a bit sad.
And he hasn't been the same. And so,
Yeah, when some of the autocorrect was, is Tim Curry in a wheelchair? Is he ill? Is he still acting?
I actually don't think he's doing any more movies. He may have done voice work, but he's not been the same since his stroke. And that's unfortunate. It happens to the best of us sometimes. Even my grandmother had before she passed.
Closer look at the armor that has stuff.
Well, I wanted to get a closer look at the headdress that he was wearing on that, the helmet and the wrap that was around it.
I thought it was interesting when he used his powers. His eyes were red, where the shadows was black, but his were red.
Right. I think they did that on purpose to show a difference between the two of them.
When both colors are both commonly associated with evil, but that's beside the point.
Right.
Well, that's kind of what the concept is they use the darkness within them to fight darkness. It's like the whole idea of fighting fire with fire.
Yeah.
The haunted house was funny.
Oh my gosh, the new haunted mansion.
Oh yeah, I think he's referring to either the Eclipse on Spine show or the scene in the hotel when he dropped down through the mummy's case. I'm not sure. You might want to clarify that a little bit, Dr. Mantis.
Mantis Tebogan.
Yes.
Dr. Mantis Tebogan.
All right, another shot with the dagger.
Oh my gosh!
I love this scene at the restaurant because right after they got up and they ran away from each other, and then they turned around and fired pistols at each other, and the bullets hit into each other and smashed, and they just showed them hitting each other and then falling to the ground as one bullet. At that point, that was pretty cool.
See, I had a hard time with this because I'm like, did you put the dagger on top of the dagger?
No. It's just that's the clip. They showed the dagger and then the scene behind it.
Weird.
The pick, I should say.
Weird.
I thought about doing the actual movie clips.
Oh, here's your favorite with the mirrors.
I prefer to just talk about the pictures. Oh yeah. This scene where the shadow shattered all the mirrors.
Shadow shattered.
10 times fast.
Say that 10 times fast.
I just said that. Yeah.
Shadow
shattered. The shadow shattered. The shadow shattered. The shadow shattered.
Shadow shattered all the mirrors.
I was just kidding.
Shadow shattered all the mirrors.
Shadow shattered all the mirrors.
That's kind of fun, actually.
Kind of like Toy Boat or British Soldier.
That was kind of near the finale.
I am not doing Toy Boat.
There he is, Mr. Sir Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen. Gandalf himself.
Gandalf!
He played a really absent-minded professor in this. But he
colorblind. He was
laser
colorblind.
focused on what he was doing and had a hard time with memory, but yet knew the bombs and he was colorblind. It was
that's what I'm saying. I thought it was interesting because my uncle is colorblind. He can't tell the difference between red and green too. It's really cool.
Like I said,
they showed that on here.
She said, "Dad, this shirt is red, not green." He goes, to me, it's just a clean shirt."
That sounds like you.
Yep, to me, it's just a clean shirt.
shirt.
Although I am rocking the D&D shirt tonight, not that anybody can see it.
Yeah, it's being covered up by your
I suppose I could do this, and it's whoa D&D. Okay, now we'll go back to the feature presentation.
I'm pretty sure this is when he's charmed, though. That's why he kind of looks creepy.
Yes. This is when Shirwan Khan charmed him. I like that name, Shirwan Khan. It reminds me of Khan from Tailspin and Jungle Book.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan, yeah. Shirwan Khan. They're very similar names.
Of the Khan industry? No, he's way more suave. I'm sorry.
Yes, this is true.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan's my dude.
Yep. There's Tim Curry when he's finally he grew a spine and decided he was dead anyway, so he started.
He didn't grow a spine. He had a freaking Uzi in his hand.
Where was that? But he was like, he's like, "You chicken, come on out! Stop hiding in the shadow."
Anybody with an Uzi in their hands is gonna get emboldened.
Well, it was a machine gun, but whatever.
Someone with an Uzi just suddenly has balls of steel. I'm sorry.
This is true. It's true. You put a gun in somebody's hands and it empowers them, and then if you're not afraid of it, it kind of frightens them.
Yeah,
they get scared. Like, I have a gun and you're not scared. That would scare the hell out of me if I pointed a gun at somebody and they went, "Now what?"
That now you're dealing with Superman because like the bullet can go right in his eye and not even hit.
But the way Tim Curry did that scene, he was going all off. You chicken, you yellow belly. He's all just.
What are these dots all over?
Watermarks.
Oh, that's the watermarks from the site
like,
where
is that number? Is that the number 3?
I think it might be. I think so. But it identifies that that's one of their picks, and that helps with the copyright. And it usually, if they do that, then I can use the pick. It's kind of cool. I don't know.
So he's got a number 3 all over his body.
Yeah, but like I said, he was a mate for me. He helped make this movie what it was.
I think they all did. It was actually pretty well put together, to be honest.
In spite of all the controversies with Alec Baldwin, I like a lot of the movies that Alec Baldwin was in. It's just too bad that.
Why is this one black and white?
And he got a bad note. I don't know. I kind of liked it though.
Oh no, it's cool.
Was there an older?
Basically, the Tim Curry played his assistant in the movie.
Like actually, if they would have redone this movie all in black and white, it would actually be really cool.
Ooh, like a noir style.
Yeah,
film.
yeah, that might be.
Yeah, I think it would be neat.
Or they could do a total reboot of The Shadow because I really think
honestly
this would be a good franchise of movies. I don't know why it didn't pick up.
How long has it been since they've done in The Shadow anything?
Well, this was in the 90s, so they've had comics. A lot of different companies have done their run on The Shadow. DC especially, DC Comics. But I like this here because he explained the whole process of how the bomb worked and everything to his assistant. So once they had the bomb, they were like, "Okay, we don't need you anymore." And he's like, "I could recreate the bomb, no problem." I doubt he could have, but
I had the doubts on that too. Oh yeah, I could do this, no problem. I'm like, somehow I don't believe.
He didn't sound very convincing to me. Like I said, here's that.
Here's your double pick.
Yeah, this is my cheater, but I do like the way he pulled himself off the wall. There were actually two different picks, but they ended up looking the same.
Really nice.
I love the whole concept of these rings and little tubes where they sent messages all throughout the city.
So I'm curious, was this like a magical thing going on here though with the rings?
I think it was just all mental.
Because that's like, wow.
Well, they did have magic because the dagger was magical, and I think the rings were.
I do like the tube. Did you get a picture of the tubes? I do like the tubes. That was
cool. No, I couldn't find one. I looked for them.
Oh,
I love that whole concept.
The tubes.
They went down to that one room, and he had this dude just sitting there
with all these tubes,
sending the notes on to everybody, and then he could actually call the Shadow. And it was really cool because we're talking 1930s, and they actually were talking to each other via imagery over the like we are right now, but in the 1930s. So it was kind of neat.
Okay, I need something clarified with the rings. Was the professor the only one he gave a ring to? It was kind of
all of the people he's ever saved had the rings.
Yeah, but they never really showed more than the professor.
They showed the taxi driver.
The cop had a ring.
Yeah, the cop had a ring.
The doctor had a
driver.
Ring. The psychiatrist.
Yeah.
The driver had a ring. Yeah.
The little man in the room had a ring.
It was how they identified Servants of the Shadow in the movie.
And at the end, all those people that were at the bottom that were seeing the hotel, all those were his fellows.
Yep. I mean, it was really cool the way they did that. I really enjoyed a lot of the aspects of this movie. They could do so much with it. Like even a TV series would be cool with The Shadow. Go. There's your.
Take out some of those old radio recordings and use those as inspiration for a new show. That'd be cool.
What was that?
I said they could take out those old radio shows recordings if they still have them, and use those as inspiration for a new show or something. That would be cool.
It would be. I don't know why they don't do stuff like that, or maybe a series about if somebody had the rights to all that old stuff, and they actually made like a documentary series where they played the clips and talked about them and everything like that.
That would be cool, right? Some like old radio shows and stuff.
Yeah, that would be badass.
That would be neat, actually. I think that would be cool, like a documentary.
I don't know if they ever did Doctor Who like that, but they had a lot. Flash Gordon, they did like that. Buck Rogers, I think they did. They did a lot of those old serials.
Man, radio is such a dead art. Like, I remember hearing this story where someone was reading a section of an alien invasion story.
War
but
of the Worlds, I just said it.
context.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
They did War of the Worlds with no context,
Orson
and
Welles,
people were actually freaking out.
Orson Welles did the narration, and he was a respected figure and everything. And he was like this. I think he was actually an anchorman on TV at the time too.
But it's like he just started reading it with no context, and everybody legit thought it was the end of the world.
Yeah, everybody thought it was the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
They caused a panic by playing War of the Worlds as a radio show. It was
bizarre. And then at the end, they
it's
said
hard to
that
believe some of the stories that they tell.
It was just like, wow.
Must have been warm today. Getting a lot of flies.
Yeah.
Bugging me. We're almost to the end here. There he is. I really had a hard time finding the professor, the Asian professor who helped him crack the beryllium coin and find out that it could be turned into
the beryllium spear.
Yep.
Nobody's interested in your spears.
That's what he gave him the ring and said, "Never take it off."
Never take it off.
I love the whole code word.
Ice is slippery.
But the ice is slippery, and that's how they identified each other. The agents of the shadow. It was really cool.
But the ice is slippery.
Anyway, I love the scene where he rescues the professor here at the beginning when the mobsters were trying to kill him. They had his feet in a block of cement. The old trope that we're going to throw you in the river with a block of cement around your feet.
But they did do that though. That was a real thing.
Oh, I know.
Wow, it's morbid.
He thought the shadow was going to kill him. He comes up and starts shooting at him, and he's actually just shooting the block of cement so he could get his feet free. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's like the living embodiment of never let them know your next move.
He had a bubbly personality too. He goes, "Can I tell
I like this guy.
Can I tell my wife?
No.
Oh, I'll have to consult with my wife.
No.
No, tell no one. Oh, hey.
He all shows up at his door. "Oh, you're an agent of the shadow." He goes, "Who?" He goes, "Oh, that's right. The shadow doesn't exist."
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was like he didn't understand. He did not understand the assignment, sir.
He was so brilliant though. I love how he goes. He was describing the bomb, and he goes, kind of like an atomic bomb, and he goes, "Hey, that's catchy."
But yeah, there's different types of intelligence. He was intelligent in his field, but he wasn't socially intelligent.
Yeah, he had intellect, but not wisdom. There you go, or insight. To coin a game phrase, I think we got a few more picks here. I might just go to I think this is the last one.
This was like a nightmare, right? Oh no, there was when he was warned someone was coming.
Right when that was right when he killed the Tolkien, the wise man, the Tibetan monk that taught him how to use his mind power.
Well, someone is coming, and his
fire just went. He was dying.
You know what a warning system there, man. You're just like laying there in front of the fireplace, and all of a sudden, boom! And you're like, "What?"
Of course, he didn't know that he was dead, but
that was not me.
That was kind of sad.
That was a sheep. It was definitely you.
No, it wasn't me. I don't know why I did that.
I'm pretty sure that's the last pick, so we'll get this off of here, and we'll sum up for the night here. Pretty good show tonight. I think we had a pretty good discussion about the shadow.
The shadow.
What's your final thoughts there, Jake?
It was a very good movie. I love old classic stuff like that, showing the roots of certain genres.
In spite of the music for you.
Yeah, the music just killed it for me. And
I know he kept talking about the music, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
It's a shepherd's tone. They're just...
Yes, sir. Good times. Thank you, Spytix. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good? All right, Tiger, how about you? Just for the ride.
I am here just for the ride. Whee! I've always liked The Shadow. I think I watched The Shadow before I met you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we both had copies of it when we got together. We both had.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we both each had a copy of The Shadow when we got our DVD collections together. We had a lot of doubles.
Yeah, we had a lot of doubles of VHS and DVDs. It was kind of cool.
Right, right.
It's like
I
you
think
came
we did have
together,
a lot of doubles.
your movies together. Wow, we have similar taste.
Well, yeah, but the thing of it was, our comic. What's really strange about us, our comic book collection did not have doubles.
Nope.
My comics did not coincide with his comics. It was so interesting.
Well, she actually bought some of the comics out of my store.
I did.
We didn't really know each other, and so I got some of my comics.
Wolverine.
You're just sitting there going, "I sold this to you." I
Oh yeah, he did. He was going
exactly
through my comics, and he's all, "Hey, I remember selling this to you." That's great. You bought it twice. Isn't that lovely?
You kind of. So, other son. That would be you. What did you think of at least our discussion about The Shadow? Does it entice you to watch it? For somebody who didn't watch it, that's a good perspective.
Watch some vampire movies with us.
Yes.
This is how I feel about that.
Oh wow, okay. Well, in my opinion, Alec Baldwin was awesome in The Shadow. Ian McKellen was awesome. John Lone was great. Tim Curry was great. I can't remember the name of the actress at the moment, Penelope Miller or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't know. She's pretty.
She was really good in that. I just there were even some bit parts that you've recognized, like the security guard and the curator and his assistant. You recognize those other things, and it's like they did such a good job in the little scene that they were in, and they sold it. Almost like a British production, because those Brits, they loved acting, and that's their life, And when you watch something for Britain, that they put and most of the time they put their heart and soul in it. I mean, I'm not saying Americans don't, but
a naked American stole my balloon.
There you go.
I'm glad you liked it, son. I actually say that all the time about the naked American stole my balloons, but Jake has never watched it before, so now he knows where it comes from. Yeah, our family likes to live off of movie quotes here, guys. It's our thing.
Well, on that note, I think we're gonna say goodbye for the night. I think
aren't we going to say what we're doing next week?
We can, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. So we'll start with you. What are you doing next week?
Me? I'm doing whatever the heck I want to do.
You're gonna do more Luna shorts, right?
I am going to do more Luna shorts, and I'm going to do some more maps for you slave driver, you.
You've got 7 left to go for Haven's Run and Heroes of Haven's Run. So
and then
yeah, I've been doing maps for him. I'm also going to be we're gaming Sunday, so we'll do that.
Nope. We're not gaming this Sunday.
We're not.
Why not?
Dawn said she wasn't making it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Bonsai.
Man.
She's going through a thing, and her character's kind of important right now. So
no, I'm sad. I'm gonna cry. Can we play something else?
She keeps making her character more and more important.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure we're making her the leader here, guys. I mean, serious. Come on.
She's our party leader.
I think so.
Hey, Red.
And you're the Iron Man of the group. You pay all the bills and make everybody look cool.
Red, you got your channel.
Yeah.
It's the link to your channel is in the description, sir. So what are you doing this week on your show, Red Power Ranger Fan 27?
I don't know. I might play Minecraft, but I might play this other game that we're gonna try out because it seems interesting.
What game is that called?
Quack Quack Duck. No, it's something.
Quack Duck.
I think it was Goose Duck. Yeah.
Waddle waddle.
Goose Duck. It's a game of small
Duck. Is that like that Naughty Duck one?
No, I think it's like a one that's similar to Among Us, but it's free.
Speaking of that, I was thinking about starting to play some Witcher 3 on here on the certain nights and days.
Witchers.
Whenever I have free time.
I was thinking about playing some games together too, and maybe talk about some of those.
That would be cool.
Because he and I have a lot of similar games that we like to play together.
Dude, we should totally do like a casual Mario Party stream.
That would be cool.
I don't really care for Mario Party that much, though.
Do you remember how much fun we were having the last time I pulled up Mario Party?
No.
We had a whale of a time, honestly.
Oh my gosh,
whale of a time.
Laughing.
You didn't like it.
What?
Politics is calling you out there, Dottie Duck, Red.
What?
Isn't that the name of that duck game? Anyway, so we're gonna be watching. We're also gonna be watching some vampire movies. So Warren, you gonna watch some vampire movies with us?
Please.
Next week is
What are the other ones we're gonna watch? Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. We're gonna be watching. Blade. Probably the whole
Blade.
trilogy if I have my way.
Vampire Hunter D. That's the one I want to watch.
Yes.
Vampire Hunter D.
Yes. See.
So we will be
Vampire Hunter D. That's my favorite.
looking at some of those next week. So we'll see.
Vampire Hunter D is what got me obsessed with anime.
Yeah, me too. Actually, in a lot of ways, love that movie. The other thing, like I said, I already mentioned that I'm doing the Ravenloft review on Thursday, and then tonight I'm doing Midnight Madness, looking at a Kiko for my Joe takes, and Monday Military Action Game Session 1. So check this out. That one's at 5 p.m.
Warren got excited about that one.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be there.
Are you?
There.
You can be.
I'm going to be there.
Are you gonna
be there.
be there? Or are you just gonna be like, be there?
I'm gonna be there.
Be there? Or are you gonna be there?
I'm gonna be there because I'm playing my favorite character and he looks like this.
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show off my little thingy too. Let's see here. Which one's that one? That one's this.
Yeah, we're not seeing it.
I love the picture.
No, we didn't show up, unfortunately.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me again! How come it does this? Doesn't do
Mine
that?
works, but it looks just like me, so there's no point.
Unless you want me out.
Why is it when
I could
when
leave.
you have me in the studio you can see it, but when we go live you can't?
Well, you should send me the pic and I could put it up, but we'll do that next time.
I can probably try figuring it out for you over there because that might be a thing. Because when you upload it, it doesn't immediately put it up.
I did upload it.
If I stop my cam, look at this. I can change it.
I can't do that. How do you do
I
that?
can change between these three.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that either.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Between them, that's neat.
What do you
When
do?
you just hit the edit avatar button thingy, you do the three dots. You go to the three dots. You edit audio avatar. It looks like.
Right.
Audio avatar.
And then instead of
okay,
this,
I see.
you switch it.
That's probably what it is. There. Let's put Tiger up there so you can see that a little bit. That's
Wait, so
cool.
work?
And hello, Billy and Jordan Squad.
Sadly, you're catching the tail end of our stream, but it's nice to see you anyway.
We'll be signing off here within the next 5 minutes or so. But welcome.
Yes, this is proof that the AI generator makes some really cool stuff.
It does sometimes. Hey, if you like the shadow, catch the replay. Get us all back up there.
Yay, we're back.
Only to say goodbye.
Only to say goodnight. Yes, that's true. And
What's that? I'm not going to get any game time. Come on, man.
Well, what do you want to say? Say it.
I want a game. That's what I want to say.
After this.
I want to game.
You gotta remember, we only got till midnight when I do my live stream. So.
Because that's what we're doing after this.
I thought we were playing Wonder, Mom.
Huh?
I thought we were playing Wonder, Mom.
Wonder.
No. I'll play the new game with you, sweetheart. I will. I was talking about role-playing game. Your dad's not running for us Sunday, so I'm sad.
That was quite a weird delay.
That was weird. We heard it in the other room, and it was like, wait, she's frozen.
We're gonna have to call it there, guys.
It does that to you guys too, by the way.
Let's say goodnight. We all can start. Keep talking.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace out.